Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever found yourself frustrated by slow, one-at-a-time editing when working with a big dataset in Power BI, this tutorial is definitely for you. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to select multiple columns at once in the Power BI Query Editor. By the end of this video, you'll know several different methods to quickly grab and work with multiple columns, which will save you time and seriously upgrade your Power BI workflow. Let's jump right in and start from scratch so you can follow along each step. First, we'll need some sample data to work with. To do this, open Power BI Desktop, head to the Home tab and click on Enter Data. A grid will pop up where you can paste in your dataset. For this example, let's use a simple table with product, category, sales, cost, and profit. Just copy and paste the data I've left in the description, hit OK, and you'll see your new table loaded right into Power BI. This approach is great for practice since you know exactly what your columns should be and can experiment without worrying about a complex data source. Next, we'll dive into the heart of the action, Power Query Editor. With your table selected, look back at the Home tab and click on Transform Data. This opens up the Power Query Editor. Think of this editor as your control room, where you can manipulate, clean, and shape your data before it lands in your reports and dashboards. If you're getting started with Power BI, learning your way around the Query Editor is absolutely essential. Now, let's get into the real techniques for selecting multiple columns at once. There are a few different approaches, so feel free to use whichever one fits the way you like to work. The first and most classic method is using Control+Click. This is perfect if you want to pick out columns that aren't right next to each other. For example, if you want to select just sales, cost, and profit, hold down the Control key on your keyboard and click each of those column headers one by one. You'll notice they all highlight together. This might feel familiar if you've ever selected multiple files in Windows Explorer, and it's just as useful here. Now, with those columns selected, you can apply any transformation to all of them at once, like removing or replacing values, a huge time saver compared to repeating actions one column at a time. The second method uses Shift+Click, and it's fantastic when you want to select a whole block of columns that are right next to each other. To try this out, click once on the Category column, then without letting go, hold down Shift and click on the Profit column. Instantly, Power BI selects every column in between, from category to profit, regardless of how many are in the middle. This is really handy for wide tables, where you need to quickly grab a big chunk of columns without clicking around forever. Another clever way is to use the right-click options. After you've selected your columns using either Control or Shift, right-click on any of the highlighted headers. You'll see options like Remove Columns to delete just your selection, or Remove Other Columns if you only want to keep the ones you picked. There's even a transform option if you need to bulk change data types or perform other actions on all the selected columns. If you're a fan of right-click menus from other software, you'll feel right at home here. And lastly, if you like doing things through menus, you'll love the Choose Columns button. Look up at the Home ribbon and find Choose Columns. When you click it, a dialog box appears where you can simply check off all the columns you want. For example, you might tick Sales and Profit, then hit OK. Power BI will do the selection for you, no keyboard shortcuts required. This method is especially useful when you're working with really wide datasets and want to visually scan your options. Now that you've chosen your columns and made any changes you need, it's time to load your work back into Power BI. Simply click Close and Apply in the Query Editor. All your transformations, whether you removed columns, changed data types, or anything else, are now locked in, and your clean table updates in the main Power BI window. Being able to select multiple columns at once might seem like a small thing, but it's honestly a game changer. It helps you clean and prep wide datasets in minutes instead of hours, and supports both manual picking and more automated rule-based workflows. Whether you're handling data for a quick report or a massive business dashboard, these techniques will give you a real edge. I hope this tutorial made the process clear and easy for you. If you found it helpful, don't forget to give the video a like, and let me know in the comments if you run into any questions. I'm always happy to help out. And if you want more Power BI tips and tutorials, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.